7 o'clock. Let's take a look at the front pages of the newspapers that we have available to us this morning, and we'll start off with the Sowetan. That's the one we have here right in front of me. Teen turns acne into business. Okay, rural pupil creates a skincare range that has users abuzz. So that's quite an interesting one, I must say. A lovely story. It goes on to say that a young girl who had acne and could not afford to buy creams to treat it is now the proud owner of her own skin range. Snikiwet Kaba, who started making her range Natural Me in 2017, which consists of a face wash, toner, day and night cream priced at 80 and 100 Rand a bottle. She's a grade 11 pupil from Port Shepstone, and she had low self-esteem because of these pimples and hated taking pictures with her friends and decided to come up with a skin range. What a beautiful story. Okay, well, good luck to her. So there's some lovely publicity for her Natural Me. Tuli dares Gupta to release tape. Oh, that sounds spicy. Let's have a look where that is. That's the story here saying that former public protector Tuli Madonsela has urged Ajay Gupta to release the recording of his interview with her so the public can decide if I was biased or asked leading questions. I remember he cried all the time and kept thanking me for agreeing to meet with him. He was very grateful. I do recall that he denied any wrongdoing, Madonsela told the Sowetan. If he has a different version of the meeting, I would urge him to ask that the audio of that interview be made public. Okay, so there you go. And then, of course, the very sad story that everybody has been devastated about, and that is the Alexandra fire, where the young children were killed, and the angle that the Sowetan looking at, Alex fire scared moms skip the kids' funeral. So the moms obviously not attending the children's funeral. This after they allegedly went out drinking and locked their children in the house and with a heater on, and of course it caught fire, and they subsequently died. Residents of Alexandra pleaded with authorities to release the mothers of 4 children who burnt to death when their house caught on fire. They couldn't attend the funeral of their children yesterday after they were denied bail in the Alexandra Magistrates Court. So that story is there. Okay, let's have a look at the Citizen now. Tuli dares Ajay Gupta, very much so the same story. Former public protector Madonsela sticking to her guns, saying the controversial Gupta brother never gave her cell phone records, as he claims in an affidavit. Okay, more there. Tax in Daba leaves questions. This is the business section. There is a disconnect between taxpayers' views and how SARS sees itself. They go into depth on that one. And then we've got on page 3, change or SACP gets our vote. Union, Federation, COSATU yesterday threatened the tripartite alliance. Okay, so those are the stories there. And then finally, the business day. Grim growth forecast keeps rate hike at bay. MPC votes 4-3 to keep the repo rate at 6.5%. Economy likely to grow just 0.7% in 2018. We do have an economist with us this morning. We're going to be taking a look at this decision. And besides that, we're also going to be looking at what we can expect actually coming out of this stimulus that we should be hearing from our president at about 10 o'clock this morning. And then finally, Hunter loses court battle to recoup pension billions. Whistleblower turned activist Rosemary Hunter lost her legal battle to force the pension fund watchdog to do more work investigating the closure of dormant pension funds. The case relates to a project by the FSB, which saw the cancellation of more than 4,600 dormant retirement funds between January 2007 and December 2013, moving all their assets to unclaimed benefit funds. So that's also another story that they're tackling in the business day. All right, those are your newspapers for this morning.